Hey guys, Submoto here. So I wanted to talk about a topic that's been floating around out there. A lot of motovloggers have been talking about it. Is why do you motovlog? I mentioned it before. CNCycle had a thing out there where he asked people that question, and I talked to some other motovloggers on forums and on Facebook. And it's actually quite interesting because you'd think that people just motovlog just because they do, but there are tons of different reasons out there, and it's really interesting to hear what people's reasoning behind how did they start it, why did they start it, one of the main reasons that a lot of people have so far is that it's a safety thing for them. So they have a camera around. They maybe had a bad experience with an accident or something, and they wish they had the camera on them. And I'm all for that. Oh, gravel, jeez. I love these roads, but man, gravel out here is just like, look at that. Oh my God. So yeah, I had a close call a couple of times where I wish I had a camera, and I had that one close call where a couple of videos back where I sicked the cops on this guy, and that's because I had the camera footage. And the cop, he said, out of all the 80% of all the motorcycle accidents, the motorcycle gets the fault. And that sounds crazy to me, but apparently it does. So he said, yeah, it's really. I was actually afraid that the cops weren't going to like the idea that you drive around with a camera and this and that, because I've heard some people say that. But the cops are like, nah, man, that's a really good idea. You should always record. That's not the reason I got into motovlogging, but I can definitely see the benefit. And if it were, I'm thinking about maybe even riding every single day with a camera and start. And the only thing is the logistics in it. Having to charge your battery every day. Maybe have like wires running through your jacket for like a power pack, or that kind of crap. That's kind of what keeps me from doing it every day. Because if it were just like on and record, and I could like have 1,000 hours of battery life, then that's what I would do. But anyway, so that's a really good reason to do it. And then they say, well, they have the camera on, they might as well just plug a microphone in and talk. I did it for totally different reasons. First of all, I did it mostly because I started watching other motovloggers, and I thought that for me it was kind of like getting on a bike when I wasn't able to. Like I'd be sitting at home or something, and I don't know, my bike would break down or whatever, and I'd just watch motovloggers and kind of somehow feel like I was on a bike, and that was an awesome feeling. And it just, I started out that way, and maybe just because of like stuff I looked up just out of interest, motorcycle interest, and that's kind of what got me, what made me aware of motovlogging. But mostly it's an outlet for me. I know it sounds kind of fancy pants and all, but it is kind of like an artistic outlet for me, because I do it for the same reasons that I play music and then I paint and do things. It's because I like to create stuff. That was my boss. That's cool. Yeah, that was my boss for my day job. Yeah, so I like to create stuff. I like to present a challenge. Like it's just, motovlogging in itself is actually quite easy. You put on a camera and you talk. That's it. The hard part, and it's not the editing part. The hard part is figuring out what to say, and not just saying something to say something, but saying something and talking about a topic that actually means something to you. Because to me, watching a motovlogger that just says stuff just to say stuff, that shines right through them, and they're totally transparent. And when a motovlogger talks about a topic that they actually find interesting, I even made videos myself where I thought, man, I should have picked another topic, or I wasn't really that fired up, and I can kind of hear that in my voice sometimes. Other times I'm like, yeah, man, it's perfect, because you get those thoughts through, and it's a real challenge, not only finding a topic, but also presenting in a way that makes sense. Did he give me the finger? I think he gave me the finger. He may not have. Anyway, that would be cool if he did. I wouldn't be able to catch him and beat him up anyway. So that's my own reasoning behind it. And you know, and some people, and me myself included, talk to themselves anyway while they're on a motorcycle, and it helps me sort of clear up my mind. And like I said, it's been a topic for a lot of guys. I find it really interesting. So leave a comment in the comment section, or even better, make a video to kind of carry on CNCycle's idea of talking about why people motovlog. Look, this right here, this is what I live for. Oh man, running, yeah! I love riding through forests and polluting it with noise. That's my lot in life. I feel like I'm on that Star Wars speeder, you know, like running through the forest. You know that feeling? Or you know, the movie. Well, if you don't know Star Wars, then maybe you should be not watching this and be watching Star Wars instead. The old Star Wars, because the new ones don't count. I hope the new one, the next one, is going to be better. Anyway, this wasn't going to be about Star Wars. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my ride, and yeah, so leave me a comment or make a video, and as always, remember to subscribe and ride, and I'll catch you all later.